Good evening and welcome to your Wednesday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Hope you're doing well. Very happy to have you here tonight. Come play with us. Get signed up for the game by coming to this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. It is a fully interactive virtual answer sheet. We're playing 4 rounds of general knowledge trivia here this evening. Truly, anything could pop up. The game is going to have 3 question and answer rounds, followed by 1 picture round to close out the game. And when you get to this website, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com, you'll notice that we're looking for a few basic sign-up details from you and your team. Those details include a team name, an email address. Then you're going to find a drop-down menu that asks you whether you are or are not a part of the league. Whether you are in the league or not, we welcome you to play with us here tonight. You could be a die-hard league player or someone who's checking in for the first time tonight or plays occasionally. We want all types here tonight. So get signed up at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. And it's not too late to get signed up for the league. It's a 10-week season. We take your top 7 scores, and you can see how your team is doing thus far in the season by heading on over to nyctrivialeague.com/standings. Speaking of which, our top 10 teams thus far. In that top spot, we've got 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, with a cumulative score of 118 points 3 weeks in, and rounding out that 10th spot with 100 points, the novelization of Aaron Brockovich, 2000. Well played to those 2 teams and everyone in that top 10. Who knows? Things could switch up. Maybe if you don't see yourself there tonight, you could be next week. Get signed up for the league. That's the only way that could possibly happen for you. Thank you, league teams. So get signed up for the game, everybody. Quiz.nyctrivialeague.com is the place to go. Our first 3 categories of the evening are these question and answer style rounds. Here's how it's going to work. I will ask you a question out loud. As I ask it, it will pop up directly on that virtual answer sheet, so you will be able to see the questions as I'm asking them. Some of the questions may have multiple choice options, but the vast majority of our questions this evening are going to be short answer in their structure. It is your job to enter in the response that you believe to be correct, and then click the button that says Submit Answers before your 20-second countdown timer expires. Yeah, there's a countdown timer for all the questions in these first 3 rounds of the game. Just make sure you click Submit Answers before the timer runs out. If you want to change your response and you still have some time left on that timer, go for it. I welcome your new submissions. Just make sure that you click Submit Answers a second time so we get your updated response. Let's say you enter in an answer and you spell something a little bit incorrectly or phrase it differently than what we have on our answer sheet. We are able to see what you put as your responses, and we'll do our very best to make sure that if you deserve to get a point, you get that point. If you're just joining us, hi, welcome. I'm Meredith. I'm going to be your host tonight. Come play some trivia with us. We want you here, whether you play every week or checking the game out casually this evening. This is where you get your virtual answer sheet, quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in a team name and email address. Let us know, are you in the league? Are you not in the league? Whatever your league status, thank you for being here this evening. Our 4th and final category of the night is going to be a picture round, which does function differently than our first 3 categories of the evening, and I'll walk you through those details when we get to that point of the game. Before we dive into our first category of the evening, I do have 2 simple rules that I ask that you all kindly abide by this evening. Rule 1, the most important rule of trivia: don't cheat. Please, don't look the answers up. We know you can do that. Not impressive, not cool, not the point of what we're doing. Let's find out what you know, not what you're capable of Googling. Rule number 2, do not give away the answers in the chat. Love hearing from you all in the chat. Hello. Hi, evening all. Great to have you here. Keep that chat active throughout the game. Just don't ruin the quiz by giving away the answers to others. We're going to dive into that first round in just a moment here. This is your last opportunity to get signed up for the quiz before we dive into round number one. So come on down to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Enter in that team name, email address. Let us know if you are or are not a part of the league. And you are going to be joining this beautiful lineup of teams here tonight. We've got 43 teams, 48 teams thus far signed up for the quiz. Our first sign up, our champs from last season. Welcome to the Helsinki Syndrome. All the way down to our most recent team to sign up, CAD. Hi to those two teams and every team in between. I'm very happy that you've joined us here tonight. Wishing you luck on the quiz. Let's do it, everybody. Our first category of the evening, we are talking all about common crossword words. Common crossword words. Let's do it. Round one, question number one. What word that means operatic solo was also the title of Andrea Bocelli's 1998 album? What is that word? Common crossword word, probably because it has some vowels in it, makes it useful. It is Aria. Aria, your correct response for number one. Not a social, though. You did quite well on that first question of the game. 81% coming in with the correct answer. Here's question number two. Formerly known as Christiania, what city founded by King Harold is the burial place of Henrik Ibsen and was home to Edvard Munch? Common crossword words is our topic. Once again, lots of vowels in the answer. Hint, hint. Oslo is your answer for number two. Oslo. 48% of you got that one right. Definitely tougher than our first question. Here's number three. The popularity of Taylor Swift's tour may have helped what three-letter word to remain in the top spot as the most clued for word in crossword puzzles? Taylor Swift's most recent tour, very popular. Almost everyone got it right, but not quite. It's the Eras tour. Era is that three-letter word, the most popular answer in crossword puzzles. Makes sense. A very useful one. Question four. What kind of animal are Flotsam and Jetsam, the secondary antagonists in Disney's The Little Mermaid? Flotsam and Jetsam, Ursula's little sidekicks. They are eels. Eel, your answer there for number 4. 87% of you remember those very creepy characters. Question number 5. The Hydrox cookie was created in 1908. In 1912, what imitation version was created by Nabisco that eventually surpassed the Hydrox in popularity? So incredibly close here to getting a social, but I'm only ever going to social you all if it's real. And 52 of you knew Oreo, based on Hydrox, not the original, but superior, dare I say? Question 6. A grip enhancer, a road surface, and a 2022 Kate Blanchett movie could all be crossword clues for what 3-letter word? A grip enhancer, a road surface, a Kate Blanchett movie. They're all tar, pine tar, that grip enhancer. 89% of you got that one right. Question 7. What Latin word meaning before is used as a common prefix and may also come up in a card game? Latin word meaning before, used as a prefix, used in a card game as you're betting at the beginning of the game. It's an ante, your correct response for number 7. Question number 8 in this common crossword words round. This 4-letter word could be clued as blank of dogs, emerald blank, or sky for 1. That 4-letter word that fits all of those clues is Isle, as in Isle of Dogs, Emerald Isle, or Isle of Sky for 1. 87% of you got that one right. And you may know that in the movie Isle of Dogs by Wes Anderson, playing the character of Duke, one of the dogs, is our theme for this season. You have just been Goldbloomed. Yes, it has happened, everybody. I don't think that character is in this graphic, but he's in that movie as a dog. Oh, well played to those of you who got it right. Our gold blooming is complete for the evening. Question number 9. A Yale student, an inventor, or an ex-giant could all be clues for what common 3-letter crossword answer? I do have an answer for you all for this question. A Yale student, an inventor, a giant, an ex-giant rather. They all could be Eli. Eli, your answer there, as in Eli Manning, Eli of Yale fame. 73% of you all got that one right. On to our final question in this round. Let's check it out. Number 10. Whether directed to a Grecian urn, to joy, or to the Mets, this form of lyric poem is the 14th most popular crossword word. I have an answer for you all for number 10. Those are all odes. Ode, your correct response for number 10. And I am excited to report that for the first time this game, we have a true social. Well played, everybody. It says 95%, but I'll tell you, every single team who submitted got that one right. A beautiful end to our first round of the quiz. Let us check in with our top teams. One round into the game, our top few teams, we've got quite a few tied for the lead as it stands right now with 10 out of 10 points. We Drink and We Know Things 17. Why Not Zoidberg, The Book Club, Goo Goo Muck Muck 2.0, Sam and Nate, The Rubber Yolks, Team 578, Platinum Stance. We also have the Eclipsiest Nando, Team 578, Anna Malin Crosslers, Jackash Incorporated, Dead Serious, Waiting for Flatus, The Question Marks, Catman Don't, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, Pieced It Together, and Team Cockroach. Great first round to all of those teams. So much quiz left, though, everybody. So many things could go down in the next 3 categories. Did you know that we do private events? We would absolutely love to put something together for you. You can reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. We do birthday parties and personal gatherings of all sorts. We also can come into your office or off-site if you're having a gathering for your coworkers at a bar or restaurant. Reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com, and we'll make it happen. Our second category of the evening, we are talking all about it was all a dream. Dream, your keyword in round number 2. Let's do it. Round 2, question number 1. The Shrek series was the first successful franchise for what animation studio? Founded in 1994 by Steven Spielberg, Jeffrey Katzenberg, and David Geffen. Name that animation studio. It's been a minute since we've busted this one out, an oldie and a goodie. You have just been Spielberg. That's right. Steven Spielberg, one of the creators of DreamWorks Animation Studio. DreamWorks, your correct response for number one. Question number two. In a 1913 article called A Study of Dreams, Dutch psychiatrist Friedrich von Eden coined what term for a type of dream where the dreamer knows they are dreaming? A study of dreams about a type of dream where the dreamer knows they're dreaming. That is also called a lucid dream. A lucid dream. He coined that term. And thank you so much for looking out. And also, Oliver, you are correct. Of course, Shrek, famously voiced by Mike Myers, bringing it back to last season's theme. You've also been
Saturday Night Live.
SNL. Thank you for pointing that out. Keep me honest here, folks. Let me know if I missed something. Always appreciated. Our next question in this round, question 3. What Dreams May Come is part of a soliloquy from what Shakespeare play? What Dreams May Come, not only the title of a 1998 Robin Williams movie, but also sourced from a soliloquy, the same one in which he says to be or not to be. It's Hamlet. Hamlet, your answer for number 3. 53% of you got that one right. Question 4. Born in London and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, what rapper released the 2024 album American Dream, featuring singles like Red Rum and NHIE? American Dream, a 2021 album from, 2024 album From 21 Savage. 21 Savage, your correct answer for question number 4. And that one, folks, was my hint of the night. If you all follow me on Instagram at Trivia Meredith, that you would have known at some point this evening that 21 Savage and this album in particular would be coming up in the quiz. Follow me. I'll give you a hint next time you play with us. Question number 5. Many great ideas in history have come to people in dreams. For example, what Danish physicist who received the 1922 Nobel Prize in Physics came up with the model of an atom in a dream? That Danish physicist who received the 1922 Nobel Prize in Physics and came up with a model of an atom in a dream. It's Niels Bohr. Bohr, your answer there for number 5. And hey, thanks so much, Team 578, for letting me know that playing Gertrude, Hamlet's mother in the Mel Gibson version of Hamlet, is none other than our theme from quite a few seasons ago, Glenn Close. This has been a beautiful. Keep them coming, everybody. If Tony Shalhoub comes up and I don't know it, I want to find out. Tell me. Our next question, number 6. Sometimes used derogatively, the 4-word name for what quirky, one-dimensional character archetype was coined by film critic Nathan Rabin in response to Kirsten Dunst's character in the movie Elizabethtown? 4 words. What is it? Those 4 words that were coined based on that Kirsten Dunst character. It's manic pixie dream girl, kind of a belittling phrase, I would say. Definitely makes people feel like, they're not bringing anything to the table with their character. But hey, look at that. 51% of you got that one correct. I like it. I think it's descriptive, though it could be mean. Our next question in this round, number 7. The 2023 movie Dream Scenario stars what actor as biology professor Paul Matthews, who begins popping up in other people's dreams? Dream Scenario, sorry to say, does not star Tony Shalhoub, though I wish it did. It does, however, star Nicolas Cage, who's not been a theme here, surprisingly. Could happen. Maybe next season. Our next question in this round, number 8. The 1992 U.S. men's Olympic basketball team was dubbed the Dream Team. Which of the following NBA players was not on the team? Pick the one you think is right, and don't forget to click submit. As Michael Jordan signed up to be part of the Dream Team, he was promised upon signing that this person would not be there. They did have a rivalry, the Pistons and the Bulls. It's Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas, not on the Dream Team. Our 9th question in round number 2. In 1981, when the musical Dreamgirls debuted on Broadway, what Emmy-winning actress of Abbott Elementary starred as the character Dina Jones? Yes, she plays the character Barbara, the actress who sang in her Emmys acceptance speech last year. It is Cheryl Lee Ralph, Mrs. Barbara Howard. Yes, so let's see how you did on that one. Number 9. We are on to our final question in round number 2. 32% of you got that one right. Here's question 10. Elias Howe went on to receive the first U.S. patent for what invention in 1846 after dreaming of a spear with a hole near the tip? What did he invent? Use your imaginations. Dream on it. This had been invented in other countries, though placing this hole in the bottom of something pointy ended up being a critical move to a new way of having it work. It's a sewing machine. A sewing machine, your correct answer for number 10. Kind of tricky, but 44% of you familiar with the history of sewing machines. We're halfway through the game, everybody. Let's check in, see how it's going thus far. 2 rounds in, that big tie for that top spot has been broken. As it stands right now, we've got a tie in 10th place between We Drink and We Know Things 17, Why Not Zoidberg, Sam and Nate, Team 578 and Team 578, the question marks, and the book club. Oh, the book club, actually. In a tie for fourth with 19, as well as Anna Malin Crossers, Jackash Incorporated, The Blue Shells, pieced it together, actually. And tied for the lead right now, we've got three teams with perfect scores, 20 for 20, Goo Muck Muck 2.0, the Eclipsiest Nando, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. Our next category of the game, round number 3, is all about guys and dolls. Guy or doll will pop up either in the question or answer for each of the questions in this round. Let's do it. Round 3, question number 1. The 2021 movie Free Guy starred Ryan Reynolds as a bank teller in Free City as an NPC, which stands for what kind of character commonly found in video games? NPC, what does it mean? An NPC is a non-playable character. Non-playable, your answer for number 1. How'd you do? 89% of you got that one right. Question number 2 in this guys and dolls themed round. Here we go. Malibu Stacy is the Barbie-like children's doll featured in the TV show The Simpsons, whose fans include what assistant to Mr. Burns, who owns the world's largest collection of Malibu Stacy merchandise? Mr. Burns' assistant, huge fan of Malibu Stacy. It is Waylon Smithers. Smithers, your answer for number 2. On to our third question in this round. Named for the Hall of Famer for the Raiders, the Ray Guy Award is awarded to the nation's best collegiate player at what football position? The Ray Guy Award, awarded to the nation's best collegiate punter. Yes, guy who kicks ball. Punter, your answer for number 3. 54% of you got it right. Here's question 4. What Dolly Parton song is covered by Beyonce on her 2024 album Cowboy Carter? Beyonce released a cover of Jolene. 91% of you got it right. She did change quite a few of the lyrics. It's really good. If you haven't heard it yet, check it out. Question 5. Which of the following is not the name of a TV series starring Bill Nye, the Science Guy? Let's check out those options. Bill Nye asks why, The End is Nigh, Bill Nye Saves the World, or Stuff Happens. Which one is not? Bill Nye had a Netflix show that ran for a few seasons. That one was called Bill Nye Saves the World. Bill Nye currently has a series that airs on Peacock. It is called The End is Nigh. The one that we made up is Bill Nye Asks Why. Not a real show. Not yet. That one was hard. How'd you do? Let's see that percentage here. Only 25% of you got it right. So let's give it one of these sad sound effects just for fun. Love that, Bill Nye. Question 6. Mentioned frequently on his Food Network shows, what trademark sauce with an equine name created by Guy Fieri is admittedly just a mixture of garlic, mayonnaise, mustard, Worcestershire sauce, salt, and pepper? That signature Guy Fieri sauce. It has an equine name. This one proving to be quite tricky. Only 8 teams got it right. Definitely more difficult than that Bill Nye question. It's called donkey sauce. Donkey sauce. Tricky, 14%. Oh no. Well played to those few teams who know their Guy Fieri sauces. Question 7. A set of dolls where one is able to nest neatly into another is known in Russian by what name? Nesting dolls are also known as Matryoshka dolls. Matryoshka, your correct answer for number 7. We've got 3 more questions in this round. Here is number 8. Guy Fawkes was part of the 1605 gunpowder plot, an unsuccessful attempt to kill what monarch for the king's treatment of English Catholics? The Gunpowder Plot, an unsuccessful attempt to kill what monarch? King James the First is your answer for number 8. King James the First. Our ninth question in this round. While Dolly was the first mammal to be cloned in 1996, British biologist John Gurdon was the first to successfully clone what kind of animal in 1958? You got some options. In the year 1958, biologist John Gurdon cloned a tadpole. A tadpole, the first cloned animal. 28% of you got it right. Most of you going for fruit fly. Our final question in this Guys and Dolls round. Guy Montag is a fireman who becomes disillusioned with his profession of burning books in the 1953 novel Fahrenheit 451, written by what American author? Fahrenheit 451 is written by American author Ray Bradbury is your correct answer for number 10. That does bring us to the end of round number 3. 79% of you pulled off a correct answer for that last one. Let's check in with our standings as we head into the final category of the game, the picture round. Right now, in a tie for 6th place with 26 points, we have Why Not Zoidberg, Platinum Stance, Anna Malin Crosslers. We also have the Blue Shells and Pieced It Together. In 5th with 27, the Eclipsiest Nando. Tied in 2nd place with 29 points, Jackash Incorporated. 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and actually, and in the lead right now with a perfect score, the only team to hold that honor, 30 for 30, Goo Goo Muck Muck 2.0. Well done. The picture round coming at you in just a moment. First, though, our upcoming schedule. Let's take a look-see. The movie quiz continues to be on hiatus. I'll let you know when I learn more about when it may be returning. And our next quiz is 1 week from today. That is Wednesday, April 17th, right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. I hope very much that you will join us next week. The picture round tonight. It is in the category of cartoon birds. In this round, you are going to see 10 images of animated characters that also happen to be birds. It is your job to identify each character for 1 point. On your answer sheet, you will see all 10 images laid out next to each other. Inside of each image, you'll find a number from 1 through 10. And underneath those 10 images are 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the character on the corresponding numbered blank. So yes, order matters in this round. You've got 5 minutes to name these characters, everybody. Best of luck. Here they are. Name these birds. We are halfway through the picture round, looking for the name of the character. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and then we'll move on to the tiebreaker question to close out the game. Good luck. It is happening, everyone. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you click submit answers. Your countdown timer heading your way any moment now. I have some answers for you all from this cartoon birds round. Looking for the name of the character. Image number 1. That character is Darkwing Duck. Number 2 from Looney Tunes, it's Tweety Bird. Number 3, also from Looney Tunes, we've got Foghorn Leghorn. Image number 4 from the movie Up, that bird's name is Kevin. Our next image here, number 5 from the TV series Regular Show. That bluebird's name is Mordecai. Mordecai, your answer. Our next one, another Looney Tunes character, it's Roadrunner. Followed by from Adventure Time, that penguin is named Gunther. Gunther, your answer there. Image number 8 from Finding Nemo, the pelican's name, Nigel. Number 9 from Moana, that chicken is named Hey Hey. And number 10 from the Angry Birds movie, that character voiced by Jason Sudeikis, yes, is named Red. Red, your answer for number 10. Let's see how you did there. Your tiebreaker question coming at you in just a moment here. As always, the tiebreaker is going to have a number as an answer, and your goal as you place your responses to that tiebreaker is to guess as closely as you can to the correct number. So that means you can guess over or under the number. In the event that you're part of a tie, whoever is closest is going to break that tie. Let's do it. Your final question of the evening. Give us us your best guess. As of February 28th, 2022, Angry Birds 2 was the highest grossing game in Rovio's portfolio, having made how much money in USD from in-app purchases since its 2015 launch? As of February 2022, that game, Angry Birds 2, had raked in how much money from in-app purchases? $500,800,000 is your correct answer. A lot of money. Maybe some of you out there gave Angry Birds your money. That does bring us to the end of our game, everyone. If you were a part of a tie and you ended up in the top 15 or so teams, we will post the results of the tiebreaker on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League. So keep an eye out to see what happens there. We'll be back 1 week from today. That is on Wednesday, April 17th at 8 o'clock Eastern Time at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. I hope very much that you all will join us then. Let's head on over to the winner's circle and see what ended up happening here tonight. Finishing up this evening's quiz in a tie for 18th place with 31 points, Mucus, Lucas, and Chi-Chi's Forever. In 17th place with 32, OMG, they were roommates. Tied in 11th with 33 points, We Drink and We Know Things 12, Why Not Zoidberg, Team 578, Team 578, the Blue Shells, and the Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in 9th with 34, the Eclipsiest Nando and Pieced It Together. Tied in 7th with 35, We Drink and We Know Things 17, and the Book Club. In 5th place, we've got a tie with 36 between Platinum Stance and Anna Malin Crosslers. In 4th with 38, actually, and a three-way tie for that top spot here tonight. No perfect scores. Each of these teams had 39 points. Congratulations go to Goo Goo Muck Muck 2.0, Jackash Incorporated, and 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks. It's been a pleasure being your host here tonight, everyone. I am Meredith from NYC Trivia League. Thank you for playing. Thank you to Peter for helping to put together tonight's quiz, as well as the rest of our writing team. Thank you to Cullen for making this game possible. Thank you to Murr and the rest of the Rizio team for creating the software that you all played the quiz on tonight. Hope you have a nice rest of your week and that there aren't any more earthquakes or eclipses. There shouldn't be for 20 more years. That'd be really weird. I'll see you soon. Good night, everybody. Thank you